Well, I was gonna do your video too.
They're trying to recruit Juju. Like Juju, I didn't say it like that.
Nah, he'd say he Trey cool now that he put the word out.
Yeah, shouts to him.
That's my man, Trey, my man.
Thanks for making me good, bro. Now I know if I ever come to Philly, I won't get my head taken off.
Oh no, you good money if you come to Philly, yo. You 1,000% good money when to Philly.
Your hat might be taken off, but
yes.
Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. My name is Amin El Hassan. I'm joined as always by Trey, Juju, Jason, Jerv, and Glasses. We got a great show for you guys today. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of things happening in the world to talk about. Is Donald Trump going to end the world? I don't know, man. I just work here. Is the economic blackout work? Probably not, but we'll get into it. We've got the greatest black actress list that went around. We actually had to stop talking about it in the chat so we could talk about it on the pod. We got that and so much more. But first, patreon.com/countthethings is the website. That's where you get all the extra content. That's where you get the watch-alongs. That's where you get access to the Discord. That's where you get access to advance sale of tickets to the live show, which is coming up in about a month and some change. We're about to announce it any day now when and where the live show is going to be. I can say where. It's going to be in LA, but be on the lookout. You're going to get advanced tickets, sales, and discounts if you are a Patreon. Patreon.com/countthethings. That's where it's at. All right, let's get
also breaking news about the live show. Chris Brown versus Michael Jackson, me versus Jerv is going down at the live show. So
it's happening.
They're gonna want to miss it.
I heard Michael Jackson.
Ghost written by Jason Madison.
Okay, so all right, so hold on. How does everyone receive that? Because I receive that as
Jerv. Listen to Drake, right?
If I lose, it's this nigga fault. That's what I heard.
He trying to Chuck Daly the situation.
Oh, but if I win, when I win, Jason has every right, and I will call Jason up to the stage and let everyone know that doesn't listen to the pod weekly that this is all orchestrated by Jason. He gonna get regardless. It's on Jason.
Hey,
I'm just pushing the button.
Jason, he trying to say that you coaching Team USA.
And I don't have a problem with that because
he is not.
This is our court of gold. This is all I'm saying.
Hey, Juju, if you need me in your corner, if you just need me in the corner, I got you, brother. But I feel I trust you enough in your ear to be able to beat Jerv and play the right songs that's gonna get the crowd hype.
Exactly, bro. This shit gonna be be quick work.
Look,
Jason, are you organizing the set list too, or you just
no? I'm gonna. Well, it's up to Jerv. I'm going to organize it. If Jerv wants to divert from that, that's on him.
No. I want to do the least amount of work as possible on this. So
hey,
I'm all for Jason. In fact, Jason, I'll give you the bat phone number so that when if just in case you feel like there needs to be an audible, I'll just check my phone.
There we go.
You tell me what to play.
There we go. Belly
what did I call that?
Offensive coordinator.
I'm just Ben Johnson.
No, but what is Jerv doing?
Pushing buttons.
He's preparing to lose at this point.
You're not picking the Songs. You're not arranging the songs. You just there to just hit. Okay,
he's in the field.
So Jason, this is here's the rules because we got it because it's gonna be looking like you versus Juju.
Y'all about to push this? Y'all about to change the rules up on me now?
All I'm saying is,
hey yo,
no. Here's the thing, Jason. You only can provide the song list. He has to choose the own song list to play. I mean, the songs to play. You can only provide the cheat sheet.
You could,
Right. No, I'm gonna put it in order. And he's gonna play.
No, not in order.
Whoa. Oh, I got a question.
Go ahead.
Because Jerv, otherwise you're not doing anything.
You're not even doing it. That's Jason.
Get off the stage, nigga.
Hey, whoa. Hey, first of all, everyone's got to chill for a quick second. Second of all, you guys have heard of, Nick Sirianni. He's the head football coach of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
And they just won a Super Bowl. And he doesn't call plays. He doesn't do shit. He motivates the guys. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to motivate Jason as my offensive coordinator, assistant head coach to come up with the best playlist he can have, right? Think JuJu so that we don't even have to go through all this. So you already got the songs in the right order because we one step ahead of JuJu.
Jason.
Yes, sir.
I beg of you, quit right now. Quit
Why?
on Nick Sirianni. Quit.
Why?
He quits on me. He quits on Mike Jackson.
Right. I'm not going to do that to MJ.
Jason,
no.
They're going to Nino Brown, baby.
We giving you an out because he about to throw you to the wolves.
I'm telling you, he's not going to lose. We're not going to lose. So you guys are trying. You guys are trying to.
Hey, we might have to go call up one of these betting apps, man, so people could put their money on JuJu.
Yeah, call Polymarket. Call whoever you want to call, man. It don't.
I don't even got to do all that. My list's already done. That's the thing.
That's what's up.
I hear y'all talking. My list is done. It's in impeccable order. It's no way that you guys are gonna beat me in this at all. Like, but I can't wait.
See.
Pull up to the live show.
And it's a neutral
y'all
site.
See a
blood be where we gonna be, and it's not where JuJu from, and it's not where Jerv from. So it's a neutral site. So
that's why I mentioned Jason. That's why I mentioned Jason to let everybody know I got a hometown hero on my side, yo.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where Mike spent a lot of his time as well.
And they said you can't use Jackson 5.
It's fine.
Who's they?
Fine.
But who is they? I just want to know who's they.
The chat.
Oh, we do what the chat says now. I just want to know: are we doing what the chat says?
Hey, we've always been a fan interactive podcast. We listen.
Duly noted. Use Michael Jackson 5. Jackson 5. You can use the video game Moonwalk track. I don't give a damn what you play. It ain't gonna hit the same.
He said just Jackson 5, Michael Jackson Moonwalker. JuJu and 5.
JuJu thinks because he got these computer beats, these Fruity Loops, that it's gonna bang harder than Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, and he's gonna be rudely awakened.
Look at that. You're showing your hand already. You're showing your hand. Let me take that down.
That's look. If you worried about that, you in for a long night, buddy. Right. Pause.
But I was gonna ask Amin. I don't know. How do you say, not to jump subject, but how do you say, is it Eid Mubarak? How do you say that?
So Eid is at the end. That's after it's over. It's Ramadan Kareem is the easiest way to say it.
Yeah.
And then Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak.
Yeah, because that's at the end.
Okay. Because I always had trouble with the Muslim words, because I remember when I was a kid, when I went to Marcus Garvey, they used to always say Assalamu alaikum and alaikum salam. Until I read that, I did not know how those words were spelled.
Oh, to spell it?
Yeah. I would just say it, and just to be like, just to say it back. But I didn't even really know what I was saying, or even like inshallah and all that stuff. So it's interesting, like as an adult, like seeing these things like spelled out. So the Mubarak, or how you say it again?
Mubarak.
Eid.
Eid Mubarak is at the end.
Eid Mubarak.
Jason trying to be ready.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to learn.
You might got your eye on some Muslim over there.
I'm just a
got his eye on some Muslim. It's fucking funny.
but is there a reason why it's so close to the Lent and all of that, or is it just completely separate?
It's coincidence. It's coincidence because
they not like us.
Yeah, it goes by the lunar calendar, so every year it's 10 days earlier than it was the year before. So a couple of years ago, it was in the middle. Like a couple of years ago during the middle of finals, and so I was like in Cleveland. Jerv remembers this. In Cleveland, sundown is at 9 p.m. And that's exactly when the games start. So I would have to like run to the concourse to get some old bull to eat, and then that's it. And that's how I would be breaking my fast then.
What did you say?
Some old bull, because I'm not supposed to curse, man.
Oh.
Yes. Come on, Jason. Read the room, buddy. Read the room, buddy.
Is that a dish? Is that a bull dish?
Yeah, sounds like a bull. I don't know. I never heard of it.
Yeah, it sounds delicious.
So it moves every year, and then like pretty soon it'll be around New Year's and Christmas, and people will ask me the same thing that Jason asked. Oh, is it around Christmas every year? Like, no, but
right.
But yeah,
and so what is the whole like what do you guys receive, or what is it's like once you complete this, what is the are you just more Muslim? Like how is you know, is this a completion of you being? I don't know. I'm just asking the question because I don't know, dog.
More Muslims funny though.
I'm laughing at them. I'm not laughing at you.
Because for Christians and Catholics, you know, it's like the same thing with Lent. Like some people give up shit, some people don't. Some people give up something serious, some people don't. And it's like viewed in kind of like your devotion to the religion of what you actually give up during this time.
They said you look Muslim plus, Jason.
Right. That's why I'm
because we're listening to the chat. So
shout out to my boy Danny Corrales, who once gave up tequila for Lent. I was like, oh, so you're not drinking? He's like, no, I'm not drinking tequila. It's having beers and everything.
Hey, right. No, it's like that's a fake give up.
Yo, Lent is so
no, put some respect on my former roommate's name, yo. That's a good if you know Danny Corrales, him giving up tequila.
That's a huge shout. I used to give up social media and people would be mad at me. They used to be so mad at me, bro.
For Lent, that was your give up?
But it was like it was perfect, but I would come back. I remember I did that shit right before the pandemic, right? I was so clueless, bro. Well, because I was Jason. When I said I was off the grid, like I'm talking about, I was off the grid. Right. I came back and niggas had verses. I said, "What? What is niggas doing?" Like,
oh man, can you imagine discovering verses like a month after everybody else?
What was your first verses? Do you remember?
I can't even remember because that's when me and Jason came up with growing up to say. I didn't even.
Right, I was gonna say we were doing a podcast at that time.
No, we wasn't. No,
we weren't.
We weren't. We did it
started after.
Like, when February 28th or something like that. But the crazy thing about it, it was like a 22nd, maybe the 20th. But I will say this: I came back and I didn't even know niggas could get on Instagram Live together.
Right.
That function wasn't even. So I'm like,
oh wow.
They like, yeah, nigga, we on. Jason was like, yo, we can do ground up the same on Instagram. I'm like, no, you can't. He like, yeah, you can. Like, nigga, we can interview niggas right there. I'm like, oh, this what niggas doing? I was so shocked. Like, I was confused, and I was sounding fake smart because I'm still moving around. Niggas like, yo, what are you being up to? I'm like, oh, I've been reading books. Niggas like, this nigga trying to be cool, but I really had no entertainment. Right. I had no entertainment. And that's the worst when you sit down. Like, it's the same way when I was vegan. Nigga be like, all right, we get it, Trey, you vegan. But like, I literally would be in a group chat and I couldn't open the links.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there, not even because I had an urge to, I just literally could not open the links. So I'm sitting there like, well, shit, this shit not even appealing to me. So what am I going to do? My dumb ass is reading motherfucking philosophy books. I got into like reading Buddhism and all kind of shit. Like I was just doing.
That's how you became vegan?
Right?
No. I was vegan way before that. But I had gotten to I got into wine right after because I took that class. I took the Psalm class. So I had nothing to do. I had nothing to do.
So is everybody else in here Christian or non?
Whoa.
Is that asking too much?
Look at
whoa.
I'm not.
It is.
I don't want to.
Because we got non-denomination, you know, or we try to cater to everybody.
If niggas gave
I'm just trying not to get flagged, my guy.
I just was asking if niggas gave up stuff for Lent. I just wanted to have that conversation. But if it's
Jerv, what you give up for Lent?
I mean, you know,
I know it ain't weed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, like,
yo, Jerv just let you know what shit masters him. I can never give up cheese, nigga.
It doesn't master me. It keeps me from being.
A master, though.
No, you can't. I didn't say I can't. I said I'm choosing not to. I can stop any day I wanted to. I choose not to.
Jerv,
that's what all the addicts say.
Jerv, if I gave you $500, could you give up weed for 6 months?
For $500? No, nigga, that's not enough money. Like $500 for 6 months? You tell me like 2 weeks? Yeah, I got you.
Look at 6 months. Glasses is like, please give me that $500.
No, Glasses don't do nothing. That's what
I know. That's what I'm saying.
The crazy thing about it, the shit Glasses say, people think he drink and smoke. That nigga sober as hell. He's just crazy.
Right. So what would have to be the dollar amount? What's the dollar amount?
Good job, Jason, right there.
For 6 months?
Yeah.
No.
Think about how much money you gonna save.
Exactly.
Nah.
You can do it with your kid through college.
I can't. That's a Bossa Nova. That's a Bossa Nova conversation. How much money I save?
It's proof.
Don't
get my man binged up.
Like it gotta be 5 figures.
5
for 6 months?
You addicted to weed.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it for 5 racks.
My nigga got a problem.
For 6 months? If Trey came to me and said, y'all got 5 racks for you to give up weed for 6 months, I'm gonna negotiate. He said 6. I'm gonna at least come back and say 3. Then we might be somewhere around like 4.
In the world, I wouldn't give up for 6 months for $500.
Right.
Never.
5 racks is crazy, Jerv. You couldn't give up.
I would give up.
Okay, fine. Someone put the 5 racks up. I'll give it up for 6 months. Go ahead, you guys win. I'll give it up. Okay, put the 5 racks up. No, if somebody put up 5 racks, I'd give it up. I had to figure out how to document it. Now we just talking smoking.
Bro, you high as hell now. Like
I have no faith in you.
Wow.
Like I have no faith in you. You gonna crack,
no,
bro.
6 months is a long time, Jerv.
But hold on, time out.
Jerv.
This man has no faith in me, but yet I stood tall. I stood tall for you, my guy.
Jerv,
you have no faith in me.
No, listen, Jerv, you're gonna get around some Khalifa Kush. You're gonna get around some classic blue. Listen, you're going to crack around the good weed. Imagine if me and Jason just played around and we just
was just smoking in front of.
First of all,
you're going to
being around the good weed is that's a Monday through Friday, bro. So I'm not going to crack around the good weed. I don't smoke anything but the good.
Bro, you're gonna be down 5-0.
Smoke some good weed in Toronto. Toronto has some fire.
Yeah, Toronto has some good weed. That was good weed
compared to Philly.
No, this good. I mean, I would say
on fire.
So there's good weed.
You coming to LA within the 6-month window, Jerv.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna be down 5-0. Michael Jackson versus Chris Brown. Oh
my god.
So
I didn't factor that. So that's a good call, Jerv.
Right, I know.
That's why I'm not doing it for the 5 racks. I don't go to LA like that. So I've only been to LA one time in my life, bro. And the one time I did, it was mwah.
You'll be 5 racks up. And you can go to LA whenever you want.
Have you seen?
I'm thinking here.
I am, dog. LA expensive as shit. That means I gotta buy my own flight now. I gotta pay for my own lodging now. That 5 racks is gone.
Jerv, if you paying 5 racks to be in LA, you got the wrong booking agent.
Oh, a flight from Philly to LA is gonna run me anywhere from $5 to $750.
No, you booking wrong. You booking wrong. If you
put me on that Spirit for $233, round trip.
No. I don't do this. I don't do Spirit.
Spirit I don't do drug test. They say give Jerv a weekly drug test.
I don't do Spirit. No disrespect to those that do. I'm okay. I'm not. I can see that at the crib.
$500. I don't think there's nothing I wouldn't give up for $500 for 6 months. I'll just cut that shit out
right now.
You know what? Y'all
red
asking
meat,
me.
Red meat. Glasses.
Hell yeah.
Mexican food. Because y'all, I know that shit crazy out there, Glasses. 6 months, you can't touch that shit.
Jerv.
6 months, that's gone.
Jerv.
That's impressive.
Jerv.
Yo.
Round trip. 415.
Well, how far out did you look, my nigga? Like,
right.
He looked for that.
Time you gotta be there.
Oh, okay. Hey. Am I flying? Hold on. Am I flying direct? Because I don't like layovers now. I don't like layovers.
It's a direct. It's
okay.
Airlines round trip.
Oh,
American.
Nice. Hey, Trey. He asked how far out because he need to know what time you go to the airport. You know, Jerv, go to the airport super.
Jerv be at the airport now.
You know, I changed, dog. I seen the ways. You know, I'm going to try it out when said time comes up for me to hop on that flight. I'm going to try
Jerv,
the whole
we really
show up to the airport.
Jerv, we really might have to ask Bob for marketing. Can we come get some type of bet for you? I feel like it's content gold. We gotta dip in the.
He's not gonna do it.
We gotta dip in the marketing budget and see if you actually won't break.
But if we could give him drug tests, it would be hilarious.
He gonna be.
Well, I'm not gonna pass a drug test, bro. Like I can't probably pass a drug test for like 3 months, probably. Honestly.
Come on, dude.
I mean, bro, like here you go, Mr. Google. Google it. See how the shit stays in your system for like 30 days. I smoke every day.
I done seen niggas pass that shit away.
You said 3 months.
Jerv got so
okay, Okay, hey, Juju. I'll put you on the top row, my guy. What's up? What's up?
This Michael Jackson, Chris Brown shit got me smoky. I'm just it's on me.
Hey, Trey, why they call you Mr. Google though?
I don't know, bro. I just looked it up, bro.
Hey, so Juju, if you had to give up something for Lent for 40 days, 40 nights, what would it be?
It wouldn't even have to be for Lent. You just say, hey, give it up. I ain't smoked weed this year just because I was just trying to see how long I could go without smoking weed.
But 40 days, 40 nights is way different than 6 months that y'all just asked me.
You really are the people that be out there with the clipboard talking about make this legal. Like, nigga, you're the nigga out there, bro, that get mad for real.
Well, that's a whole nother conversation because it should be legal. Like,
I'm not saying that it should not, but I'm just saying you're out there fighting a good fight. So the fact that my man Juju is trying to just clean.
Oh no, I'm not going.
You was like,
no, my response was to Jason because I get hit with the 6 month scenario, and Juju just gets 40 days, 40 nights. I can do 40 days, 40 nights, my nigga. Like that's nothing.
I can do 6 months. I'm gonna go at least until we the live show and not smoke.
Juju, he already done 2 months. He's already done 2. Right?
Yeah.
For free. I want to. My memory is so bad.
Jerv, you asked for 5 figures. You asked for 10 racks. This nigga did it for free.
Yeah.
I mean, in negotiation, my dog, you don't ask for what you gonna settle on. You go higher. Like y'all might be. What if y'all would have been willing to give me 5 figures? Then I'd have been the moron for taking 4.
Sure. Let's go into the topic. The greatest Black actors list, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready for this because this was very controversial. It was so controversial that we had to stop the conversation because Jason just was not rolling. He had the Mino rolls. He ordered a 12-pack of Mino rolls. He was just not with it. And I really want to hear because Jason is the film guy. So first of all, chat, take a good glimpse at this list.
Cause zoom in, Jerv. No disrespect to the legend.
Oh hell no!
I got you.
Zoom into just the name.
Hold on. You're messing up my screens. I had it all set up.
Oh man,
my bad.
Somebody said,
"See, this is why you stop smoking."
Put that comment up.
Johnny 2x4
is crazy.
Johnny 2x4.
Hey, Johnny want to go. Johnny want to crash out right now. He's so mad.
Oh man, Jerv fine as hell, man.
Yeah, that's crazy,
bro.
Yeah, that's enough right there, Jerv. We can tell who the names are.
Okay.
Yeah. No. You can zoom it in, but zoom it in like the way it was. But it doesn't matter that some of it's cut off because we know what the names are.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna be like Jamie Fall. Jamie who's Jamie F.
Right. I got you.
Did y'all make y'all list in order in 1 through 10?
Yeah, I made my list in order.
Yeah.
So let's do this a fun way. Let's start with top 10. Who's out the list? First of all, does anyone here have all 10 of these names in whatever order, but all 10 of these names?
Absolutely not. Danny Glover, salute to you and Lethal Weapon, but you can get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Danny Glover.
Bruce's.
I booted Jamie Foxx and Eddie Murphy.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Eddie Murphy.
You got Danny Glover, Trey?
I got Danny Glover. Yeah.
Look, it's controversial. Look.
Hey man, you want controversy? I got Eddie Murphy out of there. But you know who else I got out of there? R.I.P.
That's
Chadwick
what I'm saying.
Boseman.
That's exactly.
Yeah,
he's not in there too. He ain't on my list either.
Yeah, I got a few names out of there.
I think that's prisoner. Hey, rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, man. But that was prisoner of the moment.
Right.
I told y'all that Jones got to get up out of there.
You got 7 off this list, Glasses off this, John?
Okay, so Amin, you want to kick this off with your list?
I got who, me or Glasses?
Actually, no, Jason.
Jason, you kick it off. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
we'll let the chat see who got the best.
Okay.
Man, you can get them names out of here too, bro. We don't need to see this list. Look at this list, but this is some gentrified list as far as I'm concerned. J Skill, salute.
Yep. So I got. Oh damn! Is it not gonna show my face while I'm looking at my list?
Yep.
Okay. So I got Denzel number 1. I got Will Smith number 2.
Yeah.
I got Don Cheadle number 3. I got Jamie Foxx number 4. Eddie Murphy number 5. Damn. Wood Harris number 6. Lawrence Fishburne number 7. Forrest Whitaker number 8. Wesley Snipes, number 9, and Samuel L. Jackson, number 10.
You don't got Morgan Freeman in your list?
Hell no. And I'm gonna tell you why I picked the niggas I picked. Because
he took all the VO niggas out.
Yo, why,
any nigga that ever did VO, they out.
Let me ask you this. Number one.
Yeah.
Why is Eddie? Look, I love Eddie. He's my favorite stand-up. I don't think he's a great stand-up. I think he's my favorite stand-up of all time. Right. But Eddie, in terms of good movies where he acted, not like, oh, he was funny. Like Trading Places isn't him being a great actor.
Acting? And this is my thing.
No, it's
not when you're Eddie Murphy.
Role.
Not when you're Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy just like T.I. Eddie Murphy just like T.I. He said the same shit every time you see T.I. in the movie. That's like Eddie Murphy.
Y'all don't give credit to comedic acting at all. I don't understand that. How is that not a part of?
Wait, Tom.
This the top 10 ever though. Like
that's what I'm saying. So okay, so I'm gonna tell you why. I mean, if you want to ask a question, go ahead, ask it.
My bad.
No, that was my question. That's what,
okay, so
Eddie basically his best movies early was he's funny, man, and he's carrying the movie with his humor. But like if you look at now, to be fair to Eddie, he hasn't done a lot of dramatic roles. When he does, I think he does well. I think.
What's his dramatic role? What's a couple of his dramatic roles?
Dreamgirls was a big one.
Okay. The one where he plays Rudy Ray Moore. My name is Dolomite.
Dolomite, was fire. But this is my thing. You
thought Eddie was fire, or you thought the movie was like good?
Eddie is fire.
I thought Eddie did a great job in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I picked the niggas who I think are the best actors who did the most successful movies and the most well-rounded performances. So I put comedic acting as a acting skill. Like, I don't say that Nutty Professor is not a skill. Nutty Professor was an incredible skill that he performed throughout that film. You feel me? And he does great work in Trading Places and Coming to America and all these other films. Like, yes, he's being funny, but his character in Coming to America and Boomerang is completely different characters. You feel me? So you can't say that's not a skill. He's showing his range as a comedic actor. So that's why I put him in Life. Again, all of these movies are super successful, are necessary within like Black culture and film culture and film history. So he's got to be in my top 5. I cannot talk about films and film history without Eddie Murphy.
What was the one with Rasputia? What was that one called?
Norbit. That's what I'm saying. And he's got the other shit too. That's like the silly off kilter, like whatever. Like he's gonna throw like basically like mixtape type shit out there with the album type shit as well. Like he's not just the one note guy. You feel me? And that's again why I put Will Smith up near the top, because Will Smith has the action movies go crazy, but then he gives you Pursuit of Happiness. He gives you King Richard. A good call. You feel me? Like Will Smith not being on that list is crazy. Like that nigga's one of the best to ever get in front of the camera. So he's got a bunch of trash too, but he's got more dope roles probably than anybody but Denzel.
But you got Eddie over Will?
No, I got Will over Eddie. I think Will is a better actor. Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't have Sidney Poitier on your list?
This is my thing about
Sidney Poitier the hell up out of here, bro.
This is my thing about Sidney Poitier, and Trey said his name last week. Niggas don't watch Sidney Poitier movies, dog.
Niggas trying to act like he you know how you do the automatic list where you say who's your top 5? Niggas say Eminem, or they say Larry Bird,
or niggas be saying Bill Russell and shit. Like I respect it, but it's like, dog, we talking.
You ain't see the joint he did with Bill Cosby? I forget what it's called. Is it the shit Usual Suspects or some shit?
I'm young, bro.
Oh, y'all nigga, okay. Niggas, stay young when we talk about hoops too. Then don't be all knowledgeable and know everything that happened in hoops. Then stay young when we talk about hoops.
All I'm saying is niggas never sat down.
Hey, niggas never sat down. That's the pod title, by the way. Stay young and hoops. Go ahead.
Niggas never sat down and said, put on this Sidney Poitier movie, bro. And no disrespect to bro.
Spies like us.
He's a great actor. He's a great actor, and I think Guess Who's Coming to Dinner is a great film. I think In the Heat of the Night is a great film. I've seen his movies. I'm just saying I'm not rewatching those films, and I'm not communally being like, yo, let's throw this on. So you can't get in the top 10.
But I guess
Uptown
my thing is
Saturday night. My bad.
Let's keep it moving because we got so many other people to go.
No. And so the other niggas I added, Wood Harris. I told niggas about Wood Harris. I know he's not always a leading man, but
that was the argument. That was the argument in the chat that Wood Harris, great actor, but role player. He's
the star of the biggest TV show, maybe of all time.
No, he wasn't the star of that show.
I don't think he was the star.
He wasn't the star of that show.
You think Avon Barksdale was the star of The Wire?
Okay, maybe he's not the star.
If anybody, it was McNulty. McNulty was the goddamn star.
Fucking Stringer Bell was a bigger star than fucking...
No, that's what I'm saying. Idris was probably the
storyline was the star
of
The Wire.
That's true, Jerv. That's actually true. No, that's actually very true. But I can't take away from how much Paid in Full means to the culture and his other role and his other supporting roles in these big movies like Above the Rim and Remember the Titans and stuff like that. Like,
he's a role player, man. Robert Horry. Yes,
I mean, but he's not Robert Horry. He's not Bokeem Woodbine, who is a person I would think is like the role player actor. Like he
did have his own movie.
That's disrespectful.
Part of 2 films.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like he's in Jason's Lyric. I'm just saying.
No, but I'm talking about as a star nigga. What was the one shit with the lady that was strapped?
Strapped.
Yeah.
The glasses 5 times. Lock in, Trey. This nigga Trey don't be locked in glasses.
I'm trying to think, bro.
But I'm just saying, I think you have to have somebody from that era. I mean, other than Wesley, obviously Wesley is New Jack City, but I think he represents that era of 90s, 2000s, and that kind of, as Glasses will say, street urban culture in terms of acting. Like, he just represents that in the best way possible. And I feel like you can't have a list without somebody like that on there.
All right. Out of respect for time, let's go to Glasses list because we only got through one list so far.
Yeah.
First off, honorable mention to Drake at 11.
You said what?
Honorable mention to Drake at 11.
Drake. Oh, okay.
He's been playing the greatest role for a long time.
Go ahead.
Good, like a method actor. Number 10, Will Smith. Number 9, The Rock. Number 8 is a tie between Jamie Foxx and Leon. Number 7.
Leon is good.
Leon.
Number 7 is Ice Cube. Number 6 is Kid and Play. Number 5 is Ice Cube. Yeah, I had to double back with Cube.
You put Cube on there twice?
Yeah. Number 4 is Denzel Washington. Number 3 is Eddie Murphy. Number 2 is Don Cheadle. Number 1 is Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay.
It's a real nigga list. It's a real nigga list.
Samuel L., we kind of had that hint last week when you did
Sam
greatest
is
black man of all time.
Sam is just, man, they got off crack, got his life together. What's funny is, it's funny, I never, listening to Jerv talk today on this pod, I never realized how much Philly is in Kevin Hart.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jerv talk like Kevin Hart. Like posture. Like I'm starting to realize that's more of a Philadelphia thing than anything.
Right.
Jerv hates that.
Okay.
No, I didn't know that though. I
don't know it.
Attention, like I was like, damn, it's like that nigga really, that's some Philly shit.
Yo, niggas hate your list, bro. Niggas, the Cube is terrible.
I mean, Cube is not a great actor, but
I disagree.
I think Drake could have possibly been a little higher off that list, bro. Like,
I don't know. He just got one role.
I mean, I get it. Come on, let's keep it moving, man. Who up next?
JuJu, you got your list?
Yeah, I got my list. But see, I like movies, I like TV shows, so I had to get a lot of honorable mention. Honorable mention number 1, Leon. Honorable mention number 2, Wood Harris. Honorable mention number 3, Michael K. Williams. Honorable mention number 4, Angela Bassett. Honorable mention.
Are we doing women?
Actors.
Hey man, look, let me get my list, bro. Y'all get jet later on. Let me get this out. This is the list. Goddamn, Delroy Lindo. You feel me? And Zoe Saldana. You dig it? Got to know. Number 10, Will Smith. You feel me? Number I wasn't being misogynistic with my list. I got women up here. You feel me? So
well, I'm not a misogynist. Don't throw the misogynist on us.
It's an actor. It's an actress.
We're not misogynists.
I didn't understand the list, I guess. So Alfred Woodard, I'm gonna take her out. You feel me? And I guess I'll put Leon in Alfred Woodard's spot. Number 8, Glenn Turman. You feel me? He was in a different world. He been doing shit.
Right. That's a good call.
Just for JD's revenge.
He was in Paradise as well. You feel
Paradise?
me?
Paradise.
JD's
I heard Paradise is fire. I gotta watch it.
That shit
right.
Deep. That shit
I got Regina King at 7, but I gotta take her off. So I guess I'll put, you feel me? Delroy Lindo up there. You feel me?
Nah, you can leave some women in there if you want.
Hell yeah. Next I got Idris Elba. You feel me? Coming in.
That's a good sleep.
Then I got number 5, Forrest Whitaker. Number 4, Lawrence Fishburne. Number 3, Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah. That's a great one. That's a great one.
That's a good one.
That's some good thought right there.
Yeah.
Number 2, Denzel, and number 1, Samuel L. Jackson.
There you go, Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck with that list. That was solid.
Yeah. Now Giancarlo was a great call there.
Yeah, that nigga be acting. He be acting his ass off.
Yeah, I might have to bump somebody out of mine because he might be top. Bro is definitely top.
He definitely get an H into him.
Yeah. He won.
Who up? Who up next? Me?
Yeah. Y'all seen Fresh?
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
All right.
Stupid dope moves.
Yeah.
So at number 10,
come on, Chucky.
Number 10, I got Viola Davis.
Viola Davis. See, y'all didn't tell me.
Why y'all making us?
Yeah. Hold on.
I don't even give massages.
Hold on. At 9, James Earl Jones. At 8, Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man.
Good call.
Damn it.
Oh, I left him off mine.
Yeah, good call.
Damn it.
At 7, Danny Glover. At 6, Will Smith. At 5, Forrest Whitaker. At 4, Samuel L. Jackson. At 3, Larry Fishburne.
At 2, Larry Fishburne. Just so you know.
I know he hates it. I just trying to be funny. The Cameron story is still hilarious to this day. Number 2, Wesley Snipes. And number 1, Denzel Washington.
For sure.
Yeah, Jeffrey Wright, another good one.
A lot of niggas like between Giancarlo, like who bruh. I don't know fuck his name up.
Giancarlo
and motherfucking Jeffrey Wright. They sleepers. And Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle is definitely and Wood Harris. I would say though.
And Leon.
Leon. But Leon is definitely like black though. Like you gotta be a nigga.
He like
to know.
prime 93.
But he's a great actor.
2000.
No, he's a real actor.
He had a great, like, if niggas compared it to NBA, niggas say talk about Leon and he getting ready to do his Hall of Fame. They be like 10-year NBA All-Star vet. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
that
Leon.
Nigga like T-Mac, bro. That nigga Leon had a T-Mac career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I fuck with Leon.
He balled up.
And the aunties love Leon.
Hell yeah.
Anytime that nigga. Hey, what about what's the name, bro? From Jason's Lyric?
Nah.
Alan Payne.
Who? Alan Payne? G-Money?
He got that one.
Hey, remember we had a conversation.
He had like 2 years.
Remember we had a conversation about Alan Payne not being famous enough, I think.
Yeah, we did.
G-Money,
we were talking about what niggas do did Jack City or not.
Bad.
Now I'm gonna tell you Alan Payne why he out because of that Tyler Perry show that he did, man.
Yep.
He did
Anybody on a Tyler Perry movie cannot make the list.
That was a show, not even a movie. Not even a movie.
Show.
He was on a TV show.
Even worse.
That's rock bottom.
What, Jerv?
What's wrong with
No. Whoa. I was just looking at my list in particular. I was making sure that statement was okay, and I don't have any from Tyler Perry, so it's all good.
I'm gonna say right now, we might be able to make a list out of the names that I forgot because
100%.
Jeffrey Wright, Leon, Giancarlo Esposito, and what was the fourth one?
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. What's
Wood
the
Harris?
other one?
Wood Harris.
Not Wood Harris.
What about Michael K. Williams?
Michael K. Williams.
But he's like an honorary. He's like right.
He typecast for sure though.
Yeah.
Delroy.
Like these are some actors with some great range too. So shout out to this. You know, this is a fun exercise that makes me realize, man, there's a shit ton of good actors. That
y'all missed the list last week. Y'all got to put these lists up. Y'all got to do some.
That's why I was wondering why we couldn't get the list up.
My bad. I got a little busy, so I couldn't Photoshop like I was supposed to Photoshop.
7 on my list.
But what I will say is, shout outs to my other pod, GOAT. It's all about criteria. And when we sat there and actually thought about our list, and Amin, you said it best, right? Jason said a lot of names, and you had to like explain: are they the lead actor, or are they the support? And it's a lot of great actors that we loved in certain movies that were very supporting led actor roles. You know what I mean? Like, are we pulling up when you say, hey, you gonna go see that such and such movie? We say the lead actor because that is the guy. So when you really
nobody ever said Wood Harris. Nobody ever said you're gonna go see that new Wood Harris movie.
Nope,
no one's ever said that.
But he was the lead in one of the best.
That nigga Andre Iguodala, nigga. Andre Iguodala. He pull up, he do his thing. Man, 4-time champ.
Paid in full. I would even say paid in full. Niggas are more.
He wasn't the lead.
Cameron.
He's not the lead in Paid in Full.
No, he's not the lead. They're all. He might be the first. He's not the lead because the story. I mean, he's not like they're all.
Nigga, the lead is Mekhi Phifer, nigga.
Mekhi Phifer.
Mekhi Phifer dies. Mekhi Phifer dies before the third act, my nigga.
Listen, Wood Harris.
He dies like 10 minutes left in the movie, dog. Come on, bro. It ain't that much.
I will say this. It established. Even established because he's in shit, but it gave niggas like a different viewpoint of Wood Harris, right? Remember the Titans was one thing, and then niggas looked at him like, okay, bet. And then the Wire,
the lead. He's definitely the lead. Sorry,
but Mekhi Phifer would definitely be the nigga that like, okay, this nigga got actual.
The whole movie revolves around his character from the dry cleaners to his sister to the.
Hold on, I got you, bro. Because you ain't gonna believe me.
But that's the I'm saying that's the trust. That's the thing of saying, hey, I can do this. You get what I'm saying? Like he's in movies with motherfucking Denzel Washington and nigga still trying to figure out who Wood Harris is and showing his range.
Bro.
Look who the main nigga.
What does that have to do with anything?
No, Jason, go home, man. Jason, go home.
Look at the poster. Are you serious that Mekhi? I mean, are you saying
they called that nigga Clyde Drexler and not because of the hairline?
Mekhi Phifer is the lead in that.
Clyde Drexler was the lead. Important. But look, I don't think that's important. If you can actually if you can actually steal the film, it's just as important as leading the film. If you can steal the film, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, but Glass, but it's still two different things, though, right? Like stealing the film and being the lead in the film can be two different things.
Well, I mean, that just speaks to your acting ability. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like again, it's certain people that are more, because it ain't just about being a good actor. Like, I don't like I would. Again, I grew up in a different era where I saw Denzel. Denzel hasn't had to show range in a long time, probably like 30 years. Denzel been the same nigga in the movie for 30 years.
Typecast for sure.
You know what I mean?
What about that Roman J?
It don't matter which.
Well, when you think about Man on Fire, what's the other joint where he always like train killer shit?
No, I'm talking
Equalizer.
Equalizer. All them shits. If a nigga asks me, and I might confuse them shits, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. But when he got to do shit like American Gangster got me hyped.
He could be trying to save his kid, and his kid need a kidney transplant or something, or heart transplant. It's the same nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. Niggas might think 7 pounds is weak, but that shit made my eyes water.
It was weak for sure.
Dang.
The only movie that made my eyes water was Pursuit of Happiness.
Flight was tough.
Pursuit of Happiness, definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
even in Flight,
Will Smith gotta be top 5, bro. He be having.
I'm drunk right now.
Independence Day. Like,
Flight was killing.
Right now. They go to stand. I'm drunk right now.
I still can't believe none of y'all just put respect on Sydney name.
What
be in the top 10? That's crazy.
That's those shit where he does where he's shaking his head no before he
like a
bobblehead right now.
And what about Fences? Fences was Fences was hard.
I ain't never seen it.
He cussed his son out.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
He cussed his son out.
I gotta watch it today. But I will say this: I never seen Fences, and I never seen Book of Eli. I never finished.
I never.
I never
Book
finished.
some heat, boy.
I always do this, right? Book of Eli might be on. I catch in the middle, or like towards like a weird time where it still got. Because I heard that movie mad long too. First of all, like it's.
I don't know. It's fire.
It's a regular length.
It's
like 2 hours, 10.
2 hour plus.
Hey, it's fire, Trayvon.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, bro. Yeah. Him and Gary Oldman,
fire,
come on,
bro.
man. They two of the best niggas in the game.
I got locked in. I'll watch that. I'm gonna buy that.
That one's the other one, cool, but yeah, that shit fire.
Yeah. Shout out to the Hughes brothers. Go ahead.
Let me do my list. All right, here we go.
Yep.
Number 10, Will Smith. Number 9, Don Cheadle.
Will Smith at 10.
Look, hey man, the nigga got range.
That's Will Smith should be on there.
He's got range, yeah. Number 9, Don Cheadle. Number 8, Wesley Snipes. Number 7, Jamie Foxx. Number 6, Samuel L. Jackson. Number 5, Forrest Whitaker. Number 4, Lawrence Fishburne. Number 3, oh shit, I messed up. James Earl Jones was supposed to be after Wesley. My bad. James Earl Jones, then Fox, then Sam, then Forrest, then Fishburne. Number 2 is Denzel. Number 1, Sidney Poitier. Sidney Poitier, I'm gonna tell you why he's number 1.
Thank you,
because before Sidney Poitier, let me tell you why.
We don't get nobody.
Okay,
exactly. You gave Wood Harris for being in the culture in this movie that like Paid was a fun movie, but it doesn't represent what Sidney Poitier did, which is allow black people to have a role that wasn't slave, buffoon, stupid ass nigga, drug dealer, pimp. Like Sidney Poitier was I'm gonna be a black man who's respectful, who's respectable, who white people will have to respect, or there will be consequences, right?
And the lead.
And in order to as a lead, right? And in order to do that at a time where Hollywood wasn't trying to have nothing but other than niggas shucking and jiving, to me, that is the biggest accomplishment. And by the way, it's not just he was the first and then he was kind of average. He was an incredible actor as well on top of that. So all the other names on the list, shout out to everybody. Everyone who's been named has been great and contributed and all that stuff. But you don't get to do that if there's no Sidney Poitier. That's why he's number 1.
Facts.
I agree with you, Amin. But I put him as like the Bill Russell character. Like you have to give him respect, and everything that you said was 100% facts. We do not get anybody else without Sidney, and he is the most important, maybe the most important actor, period, just because he changed things for film. But again, my point still stands. I'm not throwing on a Sidney Poitier movie. Are you throwing on Sidney Poitier movies?
Yes, I've thrown on Sidney Poitier movies in the past. Like, also, Jason, I get it. He's from like the 50s and the 60s and stuff. Like, as time moves on, there are new movies. We're always watching new stuff. But like to me, that doesn't change anything.
I'm kind of shocked, Jason, from your response because you're the movie
you're the movie guy.
I am the movie guy, and I love Sidney Poitier, but I think he deserves like the Irving J. Thalberg, like the honorary award, and not like
But
if we're looking at body of
work, you see him trying to.
The only reason why I'm putting this on you, right? Because this is your expertise, and right in the wheelhouse, I would, instead of Amin actually explaining it, I felt like you would have been explaining that to us as far as that, which would encourage me and our listeners to go watch his movie. Because
I already did that. I named the movies. I said In the Heat of the Night. I said Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. I mentioned the movies when I was talking about him earlier.
Yeah,
I gave him his props, but I'm also
but it's also like
from the 2025 perspective of bodies of work.
But we're losing recipes.
But you also looking at it like this, Jason, like, yeah, that nigga hooped before the step back, so I can't really fuck with bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like we don't get the step back, or we don't get any of that. We don't get Denzel. We don't get none of that shit. So I understand it, but I don't feel like I have the criteria to put him on my list because I don't watch enough movies for me to like speak on that.
All I'm saying is I feel you, and all I'm saying is I do think that AI is better than Pistol Pete. Like that's just kind of how I'm. And it might be fucked up to say.
Better than Pistol Pete, but I don't know if you comparing.
But it'd be hard to actually
that's why I don't
say
like
that
Bill Russell comparison. This Bill Russell ain't just. This is just getting out of control. My list was simple. If I fuck with 3 of your films or better, you probably should have been on my list. If I didn't fuck with more than 3 of your films, you're not on my list.
All right, we got to move on.
Did everybody get a list?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jerv, can you pull up the economic blackout list?
No. And I want to point out how
hold up. My list is just like Amin. I didn't give my list. My list is just like Amin's. It's cool. But I just want to say I did put some respect on somebody's name. I thought somebody else would have. For my honorable mention, I feel like Pac should have been up in niggas' honorable mention because Pac was a dope ass actor.
Jason didn't do that. Or Glasses.
Don't just put it on Jason there, buddy. You could have also said it. All right.
It was only 2 movies. It's only 2 movies with me and Pac.
You talking about for me, Jerv?
Yeah, no, I'm saying like.
What's the 2? What's the 2 Glasses?
Juice.
I don't. But I'm saying I don't watch. Tupac, I don't watch Tupac movies like religiously. Like I'm just like I respected it.
Above Rim could have made it.
I respected the talent. The nigga was Dion. Nigga,
everybody
come here and do his thing.
The only person on my list that don't have 3 movies I fuck with is Drake. But obviously he has the greatest longing. I'm serious. He got the greatest longing. Like that shit is. Like,
all right. One hot take right here. Who is the greatest rapper actor?
Will Smith.
One person.
It's Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Right? It's not even a question.
On my list,
not Will Smith. That's not Will Smith.
LL Cool J.
I feel like Cube better
actors,
than
right? Actors, not actresses, right?
Mark Wahlberg.
Okay.
I mean, LL Cool J, I never seen a nigga play nothing other than that nigga though. Like,
what I like about
Ice Cube is
like Kareem, it's always a hook shot. I'm cool with it.
It's the same shot.
No, but Cube. No, Cube has range.
Cube got range, bro. That nigga got range.
Throw the hook up.
But I'm saying he does have range. He's like he does things
you don't even need to. Like Friday, Boys in the Hood. Just hook it up.
Higher learning.
Oh, maybe. How about Method Man? Method Man be acting his ass off.
I love Angry Cube. Angry Cube might be one of the greatest things in the history of filmmaking.
What'd he say?
Method Man.
No, I have to give.
What'd he say?
I put Pac,
bro. The greatest rapper actor ever. The greatest rapper actor ever in the history of the world. Queen Latifah, man. Come on, bro.
Well, you're not stealing that thunder, brother. That's why I asked it had to be actors and actresses, because I was definitely going to say that. You're not doing that to me.
You misogynistic brain.
Niggas ain't going to say Bow Wow, nigga.
He's trash.
He's trash.
Lotto ticket.
He's trash.
He not bad.
Nigga said living single is tough.
The roller skating joint was dope though. He did.
Roll bounce, bro.
Hey, T.I. wasn't bad. I'm not saying he need to be up there, but T.I. wasn't bad in the shit he was in.
He ain't got no range.
That's real. Oh, yeah. I just want you to do well in your role, bro. That's all I ask.
Hold on, JuJu. I want to be like you, Uncle Luke. Come on.
I'll make sure y'all make these lists for Instagram.
Yeah, we got to put up last week's shit too, man.
Send it in the chat.
Blacks.
Me and Glasses just put ours in the chat. So
who has the best list? I need to go up today for Oscars. Who gets all right? What's Oscars?
Next topic: Donald Trump trying to end the world, man. Yo, that shit is crazy. I've never seen no shit like that in my life, man. The nigga, because the crazy thing was, he actually like tapped out, and then JD Vance come in and like made that shit even worse.
He turned it up.
He turned it up.
Speed me up. I don't even know what's going on.
Oh, you don't know? Come on, Trey.
Man. They had an 11-minute argument on national TV when it was supposed to be
for real,
bro. Yeah. So
international television.
So what happened was Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of the Ukraine, came over to sign a deal to receive some armaments from the U.S. And basically, it was just supposed to be him signing some paperwork. You know what I'm saying? And they was going to have a press conference. So they end up having a press conference first, and the press conference goes on for like 50 minutes. The first 40 minutes of the press conference is just regular shit. You know what I'm saying? Trump is there talking. It's him, Trump, JD Vance, and like whoever the White House press corps is.
real quick. By the way, that never happens.
Right.
It's usually the president of this country and the president of that country, and vice president go fuck off somewhere.
Right.
Yeah. Just go screw off somewhere.
Yeah.
And this dude's sitting right there, sitting on the chair right next to him. I'm like, okay, what's happening here? Go ahead.
Right. And so Zelensky is trying to keep it cool, and then Donald Trump just kind of goes off script a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And starts turning up on bro.
It started with there was a dude in the media who asked him, "Why aren't you wearing a suit?"
Was that first?
Man, I think that was the first. That was what started.
I thought that happened after. Oh, okay.
Oh, did it?
I think that happened after.
Maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
I think the suit thing happened after the turn up, because then like the press got real engaged after they turned up. So I forgot what the exact topic was that they that Trump turned up on them on, but Zelensky basically was telling Trump like, "Yo, we want to broker this deal with Russia, but they don't actually do the shit that they're gonna say they do." So he said last time Putin agreed to do a prisoner exchange, he didn't actually do the shit. We wrote it down in the paper, we had the meeting and all that, but that nigga didn't do the shit he said he was gonna do.
And Trump said, "I'm a loke. He gonna do it because I'm here."
Right, and then that's when Trump started turning up, because basically he felt like his boy Putin was getting disrespected, and low key he was getting disrespected by proxy.
I don't agree with the rhetoric that's going on, and I don't like American people trying to act like they side with Zelensky and them. Ain't got no business in this fight. If people not financing them in this fight, they wouldn't. It's way too much lip for somebody that needs this much help. I agree with them on that.
So that was the argument. So then the argument between Trump and
Trump said y'all started it. He told Zelensky you started it. Like,
so Trump said some bullshit that wasn't true, exactly, saying like y'all started it, and basically saying y'all need our help. The war. Trump says the war would have been over in 2 weeks if we didn't help y'all. And then Zelensky goes, Putin said it would have been over in 3 days, basically agreeing with him. And that just for whatever reason incensed Trump even more. And Zelensky did say some slick shit
to Trump. Slick shit the whole time.
He said, y'all lucky, y'all got an ocean between y'all.
Oh, no, but he said, because
y'all gonna feel it.
Y'all gonna feel it. Yeah.
He said you have
nothing, boy.
But his thing is this. His thing is like, you guys don't have to worry about war, because Trump says you got stuff to worry about. It's like, yeah, because our shit is like right next door. You guys got an ocean that protects you basically from other shit happening. It's like
niggas say we got an ocean that protects us. That was some buster shit in the first place.
Yeah,
niggas is on time.
They got a point. Niggas got a point.
You don't got a point, dog. Them niggas can't even compare. Don't act like if we was next to them, this the same. I don't like. Look, I get it that the black rhetoric is not to like Trump, but sometimes you got to actually see shit for what it is. You bro, be cool, bro. You need niggas. Act like you need niggas. Act like you.
But this is the thing, Glasses. Why it's janky? Because it's like you pressing the broke homie who you already told you was gonna help. Like, why are you pressing him?
Way too much lip to be walking here acting like you don't try to order the ribeye and a tomahawk off the. Be cool, bro. Like, you can't walk in here like you really got it popping like that, bro. Like, I'm in on Twitter and everybody trying to side with shut up.
This is the janky part though, Glasses, is when JD jumps in. I could kind of see where you're coming from that perspective. But when JD jumps in and says, "Have you even said thank you?" It's like, man. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
He right though.
But he's not, because nigga, you just got here 3 weeks ago. This nigga Zelensky been on the front line fighting.
I'm pretty sure he said thank you on like in the early stages when we first started home. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw that on the
video. He said thank you, number one. Number two,
like JD temperament of
JD started talking shit and he was like, "Yo, man, have you been to Ukraine?" And my man JD, I never thought I'd see this in my life. This nigga literally said, "I've seen stories." Nigga been watch TikTok basically. He basically said, "I've seen this shit on TikTok. I know what's happening over there." This shit just ignorant.
I'm not into international.
SF.
I don't know the depth of it. Like, I know some things from school, but on everything, bro, like, I don't like the temperament of Americans. Like, look, there's a time to be okay and be mad at that orange cracker, bro. But it's another time where you got to realize, like, it's better just to stand with your homies.
I think Glasses. The problem is it's not about like standing with your homies or not. It's them attacking this dude, and in the process of attacking this dude, I know Trump did. Maybe Vance not so much, but Trump did. Basically, shouting out Putin, like looking out for Putin.
It don't matter.
Even bringing up.
It don't matter.
But I'm just saying. But
listen,
hold on. If that's America's true enemy,
it's not America's true enemy. That's some people's enemy. America ain't fought a day against the Russian people in the world. There ain't no true enemy.
So
all this whole shit ain't no true enemy. That's all the same propaganda. Look, I get
that propaganda by who?
Listen, everybody that got some money is a threat to America in America's eyes. Normally, everybody that got some, China is a threat to them. Anybody who don't want to fall under the realm of America is a threat. But that don't make them a threat. And if you got one president who feel like he got some relationships with him and he could do whatever, like that's their business. But he not attacking him if he telling him like, bro, have some humility. Have some humility.
That's not what he's saying.
That's the whole conversation.
The whole conversation.
Was him. Y'all can't fuck with Russia. That's true one. Fact one. They can't fuck with Russia. They can't fuck with Russia on no level. Russia will fuck them around. Fuck them around.
I don't think anyone argued that.
Yeah.
Listen, they will fuck them around. If they cut off the money, that shit be over.
Nobody argued. Ain't nobody argued that. What we're arguing is that
them telling him that is not him attacking him.
But it's not charity, right?
It is charity.
It's not charity though. Guys,
so you think hold on, you think if Russia invades and defeats Ukraine and all that stuff, regardless of what they do or don't, it don't change nothing for the Americans.
I'm telling you, we don't have no fucking business worried about what the fuck that them people doing. The fact that we've been always vested in it. Again, I'm not into international politics, but I understand NATO reminds me of neighborhood. Same shit. I get some of it. Some of this shit is like gangbanging. It ain't that different. This ain't that different. And again, none of the books, none of this shit is going to give you the true information. The reality is, you got to see the simple things. Russia will kick the shit out of Ukraine without the help of everybody. The reason they want to kick the shit out of Ukraine is because Ukraine trying to be down with everybody else. Part of their deal was you can't be down with the rest of them people. That's simple. That's like you bored them out. The Moan is trying to turn neighborhood. We like, bro, y'all can't be neighborhoods, bro. We not having that right next to us. That's the deal.
Yeah,
sure.
I don't know.
Or everything you said is accurate. But my point is this: we hear where we are. Russia is moving up on Ukraine. Do you think that if they took it over, which they could do in 3 days, which everyone agrees, ain't nobody arguing that, do you think that's cool for America? It would not change America one bit if that happened?
Listen, I think it's possible it could change America, but sometimes just because the thought of something could change don't give you look. However, I'm gonna say this again. I'm not into none of that shit. I'm just saying there definitely needs to be a lot more humility when you're dealing with people that you need. Nobody owe it to you. It's not just in better interest. It's nobody else's foot in the bill. Certain simple things. So again, however that retarded motherfucker in the White House want to deal with it, we kind of stuck dealing with it based off how he want to deal with it. And it makes more sense to stop acting like you side with Zelensky. Like this shit is weird. It make you look country as a hood, as everything. I'm not saying whether you agree with him or not. I'm telling you, stop trying to side with a motherfucker that needs your money.
I don't think it's siding though. Like I think we could just acknowledge that
don't acknowledge it. Sometimes you gotta ride with your homie. Wait till y'all get back when a nigga gone. When a nigga leave, then you check your homie. Don't try to check your homie. The whole world looking at us right now. And y'all motherfuckers posting all this dumbass shit.
But that's the thing that
know is go ahead.
But that's the thing, Glasses, that makes it tricky is that nobody can check Trump. So if the situation continues to escalate, and that's kind of what Amin was getting at by bringing up the topic, is that if you an escalator and somebody else wants to continue the escalation, then where does this shit stop? And it's like if
check your homie in private. Y'all checking the homie.
But there is no private.
Who's
gonna check him? The only person that can check him is
with the tweet standing with the enemy. It's just not. You just saw Sam trip on a nigga for the same busted shit niggas talking about.
But I'm saying who is gonna de-escalate the situation?
You not gonna de-escalate it by standing with the enemy.
I agree, but
who's the enemy?
That's not the point. I'm saying you're not gonna de-escalate it by standing with a nigga that's standing against us.
But he's not.
I don't even think that. I don't think he's standing
against
it don't
us.
matter. It don't matter.
And that's the thing. It's just like, bro, just wanted to turn up on a nigga.
Like that racist man in office, bro. That's your homeboy.
But it's like he just wanted. It's just like he just wanted to debo the nigga for no reason, and that's all I'm saying. Is like you just wanted to debo, bro. Like for what?
Hey, Waz speaks out this week. Waz speaks out this week. Check in with our resident political correspondent, Wozni Lambert.
Is $30 enough to send a woman for lunch? $30 for lunch? Where are they going? $30.
Whoa. Bro. Like I don't really care about Republicans or Democrats. But I feel like you got to go this
Glasses. We talking about $30.
$30 lunch.
No, we got to talk about the economic black. Let's say
we gonna get there.
Let's talk about the economic blackout.
We gonna get there. I'm walking with the chat right now. We lost the chat. Niggas is just
no, they chatting it up.
No, they was off that. I'm trying to get us back on the rails.
We need a palate cleanser. $30 lunches. Who the hell? How do you spend $30 at lunch? How's that possible?
How do you spend $30?
You're on that side.
Yeah, Bougetto. Like I can look. It's a healthy spot right here across the street from me. That serve good bowls, chicken bowls, healthy salads, and everything. Average plate gonna cost you about $16, $17.
I will say this now with all the fees and DoorDash and
we're not even talking about
DoorDash. Get yourself out the house, man. Get in person.
Right. The oxtail plate at the Jamaican spot down the street is $32. If I want to get a sandwich and a salad, that's gonna run me $30. If I go to Mendocino Farms and I get a sandwich and a salad and a drink, that's $34 probably.
No, it's not.
What?
I went to Mendocino Farms like 2 months ago. It's not $34 for a sandwich and a salad.
The sandwich is gonna be $16.95. The salad is gonna be
so if a young lady that you are pursuing
plus the Arnold Palmer,
can you get me lunch today? And you say sure, baby. And you send her $25, and she say, "No, you send her $30," and she said, "What I'm gonna do with this?" Right?
Lose my number.
Send it back.
Fucking
send it back.
Fuck. Right. $30 will get you a good meal.
You had zero prior to that. We ain't
talking about the private
make it work
clubs. Make it work. Private members only places that you can go.
If you gotta make $30 work, you are not the person that nobody should be talking about. Bruh, if you got to make $30 work for food, you are not it.
I don't know if 30 gonna work like that in New York though.
30 gonna work.
Trey, I promise you, there's a million places you can.
I just don't think a shorty just gonna go pull up. Maybe Chipotle.
I'm not talking about Chipotle. I'm not
talking about lunch. Pull up on it. I bet you she ain't even top 5 flight meals on her own money every day. Like she had the spot.
Every day. This is one time.
That's number one. Hold on. Glasses is right. That's number one. Like, I'm getting you lunch. I'm not getting you the best lunch of your life. I'm getting you lunch, right? Number two, right? And this one's huge. $30. Who said anything about Uber Eats or anything? Like, get up and go. Number three, let's assume it costs $35. Guess what? You got the $35 lunch for $5. Right. You got the $35 lunch for $5. You paid $5 at your $40, $10 for a $40 lunch. Either way, $30 for lunch is more than enough. But if it's not, it just subsidizes the hell out of your lunch.
Make it enough, like Smokey Mama said.
If you can't put the 5 up, you don't even need to be spending close to 30.
How this topic even got here? This young lady, she complained that a man had sent her $30 for lunch, and she said, "I can't go get a seafood boil with this."
Seafood boil is crazy though.
But eating a seafood boil for lunch is where I'm like, how do you even come back to work off a seafood boil?
Yeah, that's nuts. But that's what I'm saying.
She better go get a fucking 4 for $4.
You can get the shrimp bag, the pound of shrimp with potatoes, couple sausage, and all that for $30. She lying.
Right, you ain't hungry, sis. She ain't hungry. That's what that is.
Exactly. Ain't nobody going to no crab boil to be hungry anyway.
If I go to the Cheesecake Factory and get the Cajun jambalaya pasta, I think that shit's gonna run like 30 something.
Yeah, it's about
20.
20.
Well, then
no, it's not.
The Cajun jambalaya and pasta. Get some fucking fingers and fries. You ask for money for lunch.
All right, so here's the thing.
They have a lunch menu. They have a lunch menu with lunch pricing.
I agree with it.
They got soup and salad. They got soup and sandwiches. Actually, they got like a lunch pasta deal that starts at $19.99.
Yes,
but with taxes and
a drink. If I get a drink, give me a lemonade. $4.
That's not
$10. That's what's wrong too. What you need lemonade for? Get you some goddamn water, man. Watch the shit.
Get some water.
You hungry? Are you hungry or are you bougie? Like, do you want something to eat? Hung on $30.
Y'all are crazy.
Well, Trey, how much would you suggest?
All of y'all $30 for lunch, y'all all could make it work. Y'all all would be grateful.
For sure.
My nigga, I'm gonna tell you, thank you.
$11.99 in and out. $11.99 double animal style.
With change, with mad money.
I'm saying I'm coming back with it. I might get a pre-roll and In-N-Out burger. I'm good.
Feel me? You can hit the blunt. And
I will say this. If I send 30
1.
cash and you go to the internet and complain, I don't have to see it. I just know what's up. The fact that all that, again, somebody said I'll blame rappers. Again, whatever it is, however somebody loosely wants to spend their money, go for it. But this group here that you see, these gentlemen in this Hollywood Squares or whatever you want to call it, is not going to send that. If you got a complaint, the thing is, if you send me 30, that is like, yo, it was Christmas. It was a great day. This bruh felt like giving you something, and apply it to whatever you had in your bank account to get whatever you wanted. This is 30 plus on whatever top you got. But in certain situations compared to this, 30 might not be enough. So again, what are you eating at lunch? Who are you going with? Because it sounds like you're not going alone if you're complaining about the 30.
Trey, here's the thing. It's not a lunch date, right? This isn't, hey, let me take you out to lunch. Okay, in the case of a date, I agree. You can like do something a little bit out of the ordinary. I'm sending you money. Your broke ass need to eat lunch.
Exactly.
This should be enough to cover any kind of lunch.
You better hit a fucking food truck up assuming you at work.
She really wasn't hungry.
Like
that's the truth.
I'm not taking you.
That's the truth.
I can get the
Glasses just got to the core of the issue. She was not hungry in the first place.
It was a flex.
Yeah.
Bro, remember Trey took us to breakfast that day and I almost lost my goddamn mind because I couldn't believe the prices. I said, y'all, let's get something to eat for breakfast.
Hey.
Let's go. Trey took us to the most exclusive New York shit. Bro, breakfast could turn out to be like $100. Nigga, I was mad as a motherfucker.
Hold on, 100 total?
No,
per person. He's saying each. Nigga got $40 cakes.
What did y'all eat for $100?
Not enough.
Fresh squeezed orange.
Not enough.
$12.
We ate. Bro,
Yo, we should have known when Trey said go get another plate. That should have been our fucking tip right there. Like, yo,
bruh. Since that day, that's why this is Trey name in my phone. Rich friend.
Trey Eddie Murphy is crazy.
You feel me? Come on, bro. You not, bro. My brain don't even compute over a dog for something to eat. Like, never.
I ain't never seen my nigga JuJu act that character.
You give me $30. You give me $30. I'm eating lunch for a week.
Not a week.
For a week. And not cooking, not like I'm buying.
You're going out for 5 days?
5 days on $30.
It's just lunch.
Wow.
Lunch?
Where you?
Yeah, it's just lunch. Like, it's not like you fucking
tough.
Where are you going? Taco Bell?
That $5 bag from McDonald's, buddy.
That's at a $6.25 with tax.
Double cheese.
She wasn't really wanting lunch. That's not what she was really worried about. She was on some other shit.
Yeah,
right.
On me.
You know what, Trey? I know we don't never talk about this, but this has been burning me up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That Kanye keep comparing hip hop
to
that shit.
To what?
To like he keeps saying he's wearing this shirt because people finance hip hop or they rap about hurting each other. Like, that'd be my problem when people start going bad. The last person, they gonna always figure out a way to punch down on black people every time. Kanye just finds a way every time, and it's like, this is what I be saying when I be on my hip hop shit. I be like, I always like he's in my top 5 all time, but I always looked at that nigga funny, Jay.
Yeah.
The first song is about a car accident with insurance.
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say
at the best hospital.
I look at it in this situation, bro. He threw the shirt on. I can't get down.
I'm not even minus
I
the
can't
shirt.
get down.
Right.
I can't
it
get
ain't
down.
even about the shirt.
No,
That was my criticism.
Because this is the thing, bro. Make a good beat or another song, or he get niggas interest and niggas go like this, right? But right now, I got a tune, bro. I can't even nothing. He just that's all he doing. I can't even look that way.
Out when he do that shit, Trey. But
I can't even look that way, bro.
The fact that you had black people at the end of this shit, and that be my problem, bro. Every time, right. But I used to always be
Bro said fuck version.
Marilyn Monroe.
That's the still we ain't got an answer for that.
Even Walt Disney, I'm like,
I just don't make no excuses for bro no more, bro. I just look at it like it is what it is. He only come around when he want to. We do shows on this G every couple years. Anytime he crash out, we try to say, because we're chasing that one feeling, right? Of whatever it was. Hey, it was great, all this other stuff. But like, we passed that, bro. Like, we're old enough to understand. I don't think he was
ever cool.
No, it's not even about the coolness. It's just the thing is, it's like, yo,
the Glasses. I'm gonna tell you. You remember when he got punked by Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, nah, man. Right then and there, I knew. No,
but I ain't even gonna go that far. The nigga had his wave, and I kind of agree with Glass a little bit in the terms of like he was never cool, but he was just great, and so his greatness, the same way that Drake's greatness like erases his corniness, Kanye's greatness erased like the fact that he was not like a cool nigga, and so when he stopped being great, then all the other shit started to show up. And the other thing I was gonna say to Glasses is, this is what I was telling you about Farrakhan. That's why I sent that shit in the fucking chat. Because he was supporting this nigga, dog, recently.
He's supposed to support every brother.
No, dog, we don't support bullshit.
Yeah.
Niggas should have discernment.
And you know, hold on.
Have discernment.
Jason. And you know what brother we need to support? Jerv, pull it up.
Oh, all right.
Because he came back home. Hold on.
Farrakhan has to support every brother.
G, just moment of silence.
Everyone,
we gotta
Jason.
Support our brother. Our brother came back home. We finally got our brother back.
Hold on,
let's see who we talking about.
You know what?
Look who black again.
Hey, that means so sad.
Black.
Welcome back.
Fresh out the shower.
Sammy.
He took a shower.
Black,
that's what
man.
happened.
Welcome black, Sammy.
For sure.
Shit washed off. He couldn't fucking apply it again.
Right. Shout out to Sammy.
Something about the Caribbean islands, man. People just be tripping. But not Farrakhan. I get what you're saying, Jason, but Farrakhan has to mess with every black person. He can't be like us.
Even when he's anti-black? He have to.
He cannot lose faith. He cannot lose faith in black people at all. Like I can.
Okay, even to that point, Glasses, that don't mean he got to put him on the front page of the Final Call and support him. And you know that the reason of his support is because Kanye is a wealthy, famous person.
That's not why he's doing that.
It is. It's 100%.
Farrakhan does the same thing for every black person.
No, he doesn't, bro.
Yes, he does.
He's supporting him because he's wealthy and he's famous and he knows he's a linchpin to get more followers for his cause.
No, I totally disagree. Farrakhan does right by the poorest brothers to the wealthiest brothers.
But he don't put the poorest brothers on the cover of the Final Call is what I'm saying.
Because they don't sell no fucking Final Calls.
That's what I'm trying to say. This is it's all a capitalist endeavor. So I can't back the nigga whose backbone is based in capitalism. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's not based in capitalism. Listen, Jason. There's one organization in the history of black organizations that cleans up the worst black men. Only one.
And shout out to them for doing that.
Hold on, Jason. There's only one. There's only one.
Shout out to the FOI.
There's
I
only
give them
one.
Respect and the credit where it's due. I'm just saying it's still a tainted situation because the capitalists ideology overrules and overrides it like it does a lot
Jason,
of other
you
shit.
have no right to say you ain't cleaned up one poor nigga in your life. Let alone make it your hold up, Jason. Hold up, Jason.
You don't know
Let
that.
alone make it your mission. Hold up, Jason, to clean up the worst type of men. You got to make it your mission, Jason.
And that is actually what my mission is through my art, bro.
Not your art, Jason. I mean, for real.
For real, for real.
Not
gave niggas a platform to make money.
Not to aspire people. Not to aspire people. I'm talking about pick them up.
Yeah, I never picked a homeless nigga up out the gutter, but a nigga who didn't have nothing, I've given him opportunity to become successful. I've done that multiple times.
This nigga.
So what are we talking about?
Hold on, Jason. I'm talking about the nigga that take niggas out the gutter. Them niggas.
Okay, but what does that have to do with the point that I'm making? That his
I'm telling you,
endeavors is still painted by his capitalist ideology.
Listen, he cannot turn his back on a black man in his country, and I would be upset if he did. Now, me and you, we supposed to turn our back on Kanye. He is not.
I'm saying don't platform him on your fucking newspaper,
it
bro.
Is not your
and
advertise him. You got to stay down here. You got to stay down here. You cleaning up this many niggas. He's supposed to care for all the brothers. That's his job. He does it great.
I don't think we're gonna come to a reasonable
I mean,
end to this conversation.
My man Rico in the chat says you're scaring the host.
Yeah, definitely.
That's hilarious. Shout out to Rico. Good call.
I mean, I think
I will never accept a black man talking bad about fair condom. That's like fighting words.
I'm not talking bad about him. I'm saying he's a great man, and I respect and appreciate.
No. You're a great man. He way past a great man. You're a great man. Right. A great man. He is way past a great man.
But how many niggas have you cleaned up, Jason? How many?
This nigga
he's not infallible. Niggas is not infallible.
He's turning homies around the way every day into honorable men.
So, I'm just saying, supporting Kanye West and putting him on the front page.
Look. Hey,
we gotta pay.
I would just, I think everyone should support me as the producer, real quick.
Yes,
and allow me to say that. Hey, let's put a button on that. And Trey, what's up next?
We have economic blackout.
All right, another great topic.
All right, so can you pull up the economic blackout, brother?
It's gonna be bad. Did it work? Did it work?
Did we get any? Where's Al Sharpton? Who's?
So I actually got and there's more context in this because I like to mess with Jason all the time, right? First of all, Glasses. Pause if need be. Anywho,
Trey's disgusted.
I am at this point. Glasses started off the morning sharing it in our other chat. I gave him a hard time about it. Then he took it to Bomm, and then Jason woke up like, you would be spearheading, not supporting the community in these things, right? And again, it is always a scenario where we look at, like different things. I just like to question. I don't like to move off memes, and I get it. I understand the movement. But I seen Al Sharpton's name leading this, and it just raised my eyebrows, my spider senses tingling, all this other things. And I'm like, who is the originator? Did this come from his original account? Did somebody just create this thing? And I understood where Jason's passion was, right? Where Jason's like, it don't matter. This is a cause. This is something we should get behind. Support it, whatever, right? So then I'm joking with him. I'm like, I'm gonna get dinner. I'm gonna go to this show. So Jason's like, yo, you gotta spend the money. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. And I was like, nah, actually, no. So when we got to this whole thing, I was talking about, is gas essential, right? And niggas was like, you should have loaded up yesterday. So after that point, again, my algorithm just made me see this the day of. So again, I just found out after we had this conversation with Jason and Glasses that it had been out for 2 weeks. Now think about that. I only seen it the day of. If it's been out 2 weeks, that means the internet is working really hard for us to not see this, right? And work in unison and be prepared. Because I was sympathizing with the people that still got to go to work, that got to do all these things, right? And it's a contradiction in certain things. But I had a chance to talk to my OG who's in this DEI, business and things, because I was curious. And he said, you know, what you value. And also, like, politicians won't never encourage this because they need our money, right, for their campaigns and certain situations that go in that way. But also think about when people go on strikes and how that actually taps the pocket of the billionaire and those things because it's lack of labor. But how do you get people to actually not go to work and the things that they need to take care of on a day in, day out? I don't think that one day, I think the effort is cool, but like boycotts with expiration dates are always tough because you come back doing the same thing. And I think that's the interesting part about it when you go into a thing like, you know, like Jason, you had a funny joke where you was like, you was disgusted with this one dude, and I'm gonna let you tell a story about how you seen him. But I was just kind of thinking about, yo, if we stop one day and we understand that, all right, cool, we put a dent in something, but the idea that we go back so fast is kind of tough. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like
I agree. I mean, I think it kind of goes back to my whole thing with, like, we're kind of all slaves to capitalism, you know, now. And and in a certain regard, for whatever where we were 50, 60 years ago, those rules didn't apply in the same way. I don't know why, but we're so dependent on our roles in the system that we recognize that we don't have the agency to remove ourselves from the system for a long period of time. So the best thing that people could come up with was to do it for a day, because they felt like that could be effective. Because we know in our heart of hearts that we can't actually boycott something for any elongated period of time. We're not united enough as a people, and we don't have the power because we're too reliant on these systems and these corporations.
You know what I compare this to, right? If the NFL ever had a lockout, right? Would Tom Brady spearhead the lockout? You get what I'm saying?
Right, but it's the same. It's the same issue that happens in these systems, right? Even with Al Sharpton or certain people, right? All these people get on stage. These are the wealthy people, so they don't have the same. You know, they're not reliant on things.
Yeah,
people rely on them. So Tom Brady is the 1% of the 1% of the NFL. He could quit tomorrow.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Same with Patrick Mahomes. So these people,
it don't affect them.
It's the same thing that happened with Kaepernick, right? Kaepernick had already made a decent amount of money, and a reason why a lot of other guys didn't support him because they couldn't afford to.
Yeah,
and that's what happens.
Yeah. So I look at it like this. Did you feel, I mean, sure, you want to be a part of the actual thing. And that's another thing. Yeah, they say commercials still going to air things. It's kind of hard to stop the system, right? Unless you literally stop labor, right? Like someone has to be like, all right, I'm truly into this and I'm not going to work. I'm going to do this thing, right? But there's always somebody that feels that they need to do the thing. You know what I mean? Because they have to, there's certain things like your kid got to eat. You know what I mean? Like everybody's situation. And I think where it goes bad is where once you shame anybody for anything, it ostracizes people. And that's what creates the separation.
And I think, Trey, the other thing is, like you said, when you put a deadline on it, especially a deadline as quick as 24 hours, they don't even show up on nothing. Like I see Chris G in the chat say shareholders going to feel the boycott. No, they won't. That's one day, bro. We back at it. And most of the people who didn't go shopping today, guess what they're doing? They're going tomorrow to go get all the shit they were going to get yesterday. Yeah, so it's not enough of a dip.
It reminds me of the I voted sticker, right? Regardless of, it's the social currency of it, right? You get it.
Say I didn't do it. Yeah.
So the same thing is like, yo, don't buy black. Well, I mean, buy black, but don't shop with these companies. You say, all right, cool, you pushed it, but it's like, all right, I did it for this. Did you do it for the true thing? Because again, Jason, I do believe that you could lead a weekend and say, all right, yo, I'm with it. I'm 10 toes down. I ain't doing this shit for a week. And nigga, you might influence me to do it. But think about the next person. They only post it for that 24 hours because they can't. It goes back to, and not to use you as example, Jerv, but it goes back to the weed shit of like, people have their vices for certain shit that they need. So telling somebody and somebody in the and thing is right. Target did feel some type of thing when they did the DEI thing, but there are people that can't stop going to Target. There's some people that can't stop going to McDonald's.
The other thing about the Target thing, the only thing about Target, Trey, they felt it because enough people basically said, I'm not going to Target anymore. Not, I'm not going to go to Target on Friday.
Right.
Like not going to Target on Friday doesn't do shit. It doesn't. Target don't even notice. They're like, oh, that's weird.
Jerv, pull up no cuz comment. This is a good, another good example, not to Target, bruh, but.
Right.
I remember in 2020 when the NBA was in limbo, Giannis said we should not play, and Bron was like, "Hold on now," because he knew it was best. It was the best shot for a chip that year. Man knew the boycott would have gone nads.
Nada.
Right. But I think I don't.
A lot. He a damn lie.
Yeah. It's not that it
that boycott would have been devastating.
You're right about the hold on now because he was like, oh man, this is a good shot for a chip, but. Of course, it would have done something because that's money lost, actual money lost that they could not recoup. They wouldn't have got it back. It's not like nobody shopped on Friday. They got their money back on Saturday. They don't care. Versus if the NBA boycotted, if the players are boycotted and that's it, it got shut down. That's millions of lost dollars.
And that's what I was talking about, actually going on strike and saying, hey, I'm not going to work, bro. Like, I'm really about this. And you got to look to your left and look to your right. And you have to, in certain situations, if you got babies and you ain't went to the grocery store and you ain't did this shit, it's so hard.
But Trey, I think the point of a boycott isn't that everybody stops. It's that enough people stop.
Right.
Enough people stop.
And so I think this actually goes back to the top of the conversation of even about Al Sharpton and the DEI, because how did we get here is actually from the 2020 situation. This is a confluence of events, and it's kind of wrapping up because we didn't have leadership. In 2020, we had COVID, so people had a freedom that they never had before. Then we had an event with the George Floyd situation. And then you saw people start to mobilize in the ways that we hadn't seen since the 60s. Everybody was in the streets. People were all about BLM and all of this stuff, but no leadership emerged. Mm-hmm. We got this fake solution in DEI from these corporations that actually never benefited us. And now that they're wrapping that up, we're looking like, oh shit, 5 years passed. We didn't get anything done because we didn't have any leadership to represent our interests. So now people like LeBron or whoever you want to point to, it doesn't have to be him, it could be anybody. Nobody stepped up to say, this is what we should be about. This is the economic system.
Hey, you know how major that shit would have been, Jason, if he would have
been like, crazy. Huh? That's what I'm saying.
No. The conversation, all that other shit, all the hoop shit would have been out of there. Niggas would have been like, yo, he the realest nigga ever. You know what I mean? Like,
he could have went to the Muhammad Ali lane of this generation, but
sadly,
but again,
Muhammad Ali is Muhammad Ali.
We are all slaves to this capitalism, consumerism culture, and there's not somebody who is either powerful enough on a wealth side to say, I've achieved this amount of wealth as a black person or a brown person, I'm going to use that to buck the system, or somebody on the other side of like a Gandhi saying, I'm known enough. Even though I'm not wealthy, I'm going to use, hunger strike or other means to say, this is what our message is. I'm going to devote my body and my life to help further our cause. We don't have anybody representing us.
But you don't need anybody. All you have to do is be humane in thought.
We do though. We need a group or
Gandhi
something.
Gandhi. We have a fantastic leader now. You talking shit about him?
Sorry, Jerv. I didn't do it.
Like Gandhi Farrakhan. You like Gandhi?
I didn't do it, y'all.
No, I'm saying it matters. Like I think I get what you're saying, though. I get.
But you're saying we don't need leaders, but you're saying that we do at the same time, guys.
I'm saying all we have to do is be humane. That's it. If you know something is not right, just stand up for what's not right.
But we need people to organize and mobilize people to follow something to have an impact for the things that we want, is what I'm saying.
What do we really want in this case? Just so I know. Because again, politics is out of my wheelhouse.
Yeah, nah, the chat said you don't know that shit.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad because they
cool.
But that's a great question though, Glasses, because that is part of the thing. What do we want to accomplish with the boycott?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the difference between me and most
Glasses people. Electronica is fucking funny.
I'm gonna tell you the difference between me and most people. I have zero faith in white people. So politics is all about white people. Zero faith. So therefore, I choose not. I'm not acting like I get it or I'm going to figure it out. I know damn well that it's a bunch of shit that they are hiding from me purposely, because that's how it is when you do the same shit. But what I'm saying to you is, what are we asking in this instance? And once you do that, you can spread it. What are we asking? What's the point of it? What is DEI fully?
But that's a great question. What do y'all think the economic blackout was trying to achieve?
I think the blackout was, again, like, there's people that are really hurt by this. You feel me? Like, people are literally dying off of this shit because they can't get medicine. They can't. It's a lot of shit that's just moving parts because they cut the HIV support. All these type of things.
You talking? Yeah,
but I'm just saying, it's literally people are dying from this shit. You know what I'm saying? From the cut off support. But I think at the end of the day, you really have to have a mission to get somebody to even get in that situation. So a meme or it being spread in a chain message is hard to like get me to just get on board without an explanation. It took for me to have a 2-hour conversation for me to even just be engaged. You know what I mean? Because like, obviously we joke around in the chat and things like that, but I'm not going to ever jump in anything head first without having context.
But Trey, is it really a jump though?
What?
Like that, jumping in? That seems like it should be really simple.
Sure, if it's actually, that's like saying,
I'm saying even
no, but it's like a GoFundMe. It's like a GoFundMe link of the fires and shit, and like,
nah, that's different because they asking you to spend money.
No, but I'm just talking about overall. My time is money to me. My effort is actually the thing that I'm taking. I'm shifting my focus to. So at the end of the day, I need to know what I'm talking about. I need to know what I'm actually invested in. Because I got into this whole situation during the 2020 where I was literally punking motherfuckers because they wasn't outside. And whole time niggas is distributing bread and doing all that. And they not having to do the media shit. And it made me feel like an ass clown. So in a certain situation, I look at trying to know context before I just go all the way in. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't really get into that. I just like, you know what? I just won't shop.
Right. That's a simple.
But like I said, it's different in certain situations. That's why I push back and I said, would we shame people that have to go to work that eat gas? Would we shame people that have to feed their kids? Would we shame people that, regardless of the situation, they have to do that?
They're not gonna starve.
I get it.
When you say ass clown, it's like I imagine a clown with an ass on his face.
Exactly.
Or
That's
just
what
a
it was.
clown that just does ass work.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know. Like I said, just minus the political talk. I think it's really simple. I just think that I think we do need shame because people just
absolutely.
Everybody don't want to identify as a youth. That's the biggest part. Everybody don't. One thing, people talk shit about gangbanging, but it gives you a really good identity of we a lot better than everything else in the world. You understand? We a lot more. So we sits easy. It's not a big deal to do something that other people want to do. You're not really just kind of considering yourself. So even when they have something like a boycott, it's not like a big deal. It's like, all right, well, I just want to shop there. Oh, Al Sharpton. Yeah, I'm not really, I'm not into politics. So
I love
like Al Sharpton. If this is what you want to do, Al, I'm gonna look out for you.
I'm glad the Union ones came out on the 27th and not the 28th. Real shit, because niggas would have been. Listen, think about that.
But that's crazy though. That's crazy.
Jordan 12 came out on the 1st and not the 28th. So I was like,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's crazy. I feel like it's.
This ain't too much to ask for Uncle Al. Uncle Al, you all right, man. You be having some shit going on, but you know what? You don't want me to shop? No problem. I'll do that for you.
Exactly. Now
if he asked me to send him $30, you might have a problem,
brother.
Right.
But that was my whole thing to you, Trey.
Jerv, he say, send me $30, Jerv. I ain't cash apping you, Unc. Your shit ain't
my cash app broke.
Right. That was my whole thing. Trey was like, niggas wasn't asking you to spend with them. Niggas just said don't spend.
No, and that's the thing. But I just was being the jerk that I am.
You was being a jerk. A jerk.
I just wanted to be a jerk.
And for clarity, he wasn't asking for us not to spend. He was saying, he was asking for us not to spend, but he was saying, if you do spend, spend it at a black-owned business. So like,
Yeah. But I was being a jerk. Like, I have yet to see a black. Like, I can't Google a black-owned gas station.
Nah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it was certain shit, and I was being a jerk. I was just
like, didn't want to go to a black restaurant.
That's why I told you that eat some Jamaican food and shut up.
But that's what I'm saying. That's all common. But everybody think about a nigga living in motherfucking Ohio or South Dakota. Nigga not gonna find none of that shit. Well, he shouldn't be living there anyway. But you know what I mean.
They got the white Jamaican spot probably in Ohio.
Black-owned Best Buy is fucking.
Do they? You think they have Jamaican spots out in fucking North Dakota and South Dakota?
Jason, before we get out of here, please explain your disgust of who.
I mean, yeah, I was driving through the mall parking lot, and I seen a dude come out the mall. He had a Crenshaw shirt on, and he had a fucking Macy's bag on an economic blackout day. And I'm like, come on, bro, like you ain't got to shop at Macy's today. Like do it tomorrow. Like,
maybe he didn't get the text.
All right, maybe he was taking some shit back, and they said, you know what, he's not gonna take that back, sir. And he had to go back out.
That's the thing about being a gangbanger. I'd have hopped out on because if I really was on it, I'd be like, "What's up with you, bro? Go take that back, bro." Like this not.
Can you imagine that type of energy though?
Yeah, we need that type of energy.
Like, could you imagine that energy? Like, where gangsters literally popped out on you for spending and like ran you home, scared you home.
Right.
Yo, that would be effective as fuck.
We that's what they need to. Again, Zimmerman is still alive. We need to
great SNL. That'd be a
we need
great
to direct
SNL
the gangster shit to the proper people. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta pay like you pay everybody else.
Exactly.
Hey, hey, let's
talk bad about us for years. Now you need our help. Now you need the help of the Crips and the Bloods.
Right, let's see where we're going.
That's gonna do it for us on Bomm this week. Shout out to Glasses, to Jason, to Jerv, Trey, and JuJu. Remember, patreon.com/countthethings. Make sure you're locked in. Oh, who said they didn't live in Ohio? Rico, they got Jamaican spots in Ohio?
News to me, but shout out to Ohio.
Well, let me know if the Cavs make the finals. Let me know. All right, till next time, stay black, motherfuckers.
That's so fucking funny, man.